Hey folks, I just wanted to, let me see, what is that about? I don't want anything on that. Go away. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to mirror it. So there we go. And I've got a new angle again today, so we're going to try this out. Uh-oh, wait a minute. It's supposed to be... Wheel. Phooey. I don't know why it kicked me off. Hang on just a sec. Wheel. Phooey. I don't know why it kicked me off. Hang on just a sec. Kicked me off. Hang on just a second. Here we go. We should be good to go now. My mirror program over here. Let me see. I don't know. What do you think about that angle, huh? Is it okay? I am going to be working on the cover for my travel journal today. You know, it takes me a few minutes to get it together, and then it's got to dry overnight and all that good stuff. So, yep. Hey, Lolita, Maureen, Honey Bear, Ruth Ann, Crystal, welcome in everybody. Hey, Miriam, how are you? Loved all my stuff. Hey, Pen. Hey, Taylor, Jelly Bean, seriously throwed. Seriously throwed. Huh? Okay, I think I'm going to take this off because it's just a little too wonky. And I want to get this on straight. All that stuff hiding underneath here. Okay. Make sure everything lines up okay. How's everybody doing today? I've been out in the garden and, you know, doing stuff. Did a little raking this morning. When my yard gets flooded like it does, it all flows to the south, and the, you know, grass clippings, leaves, sticks, and everything gets stuck. Hey, Pat. And makes for a really nasty pile of stuff on my at the south end of my yard, right up next to the fence. So yeah, I have probably one 30-gallon garbage can full of debris. You know, it's got grass clippings, the whole 9 yards. So, and y'all probably saw on my video how bad my yard flooded. Hey, Peppermint Patty, Patricia. So, yeah. But you know what? My cleanup isn't anything like those poor people in other parts of our state have had to deal with. They're going to be cleaning up forever. Not forever, for a long time. It's just going to feel like forever for them. Thank you for liking my my live here, and thank you for sharing out. Hey Deb. Hey Ma'am Egg. Vicky, Trish, welcome in. Shirley S. Door. Thank you for sharing out the live too. Hey Shannon, how are you this morning? Debbie. So Thursday at 11 Central Time, I'm going to be doing a de-stash of the de-stash. So everything that didn't sell in my last 2 or 3 de-stashes is going to be offered up at $1 dog hair each. So at 11 o'clock on Thursday, that's like day after tomorrow. Good, I'm glad you're doing good, Shannon. Day after tomorrow, there's punches, there's stamps, I added a few other things too, because I went ahead, I got another lot of things to sell, which means, actually I got 2 lots of things. People were, giving it crafting, or their grandmother had passed away and they didn't know what to do with all this stuff. And so I went through it all yesterday. That's what I was doing yesterday. I went through it all yesterday, and there were quite a few items in there that I felt warranted just $1. So I went ahead and put those new items in too. Since we're doing one, we might as well, do them all at the same time. That was my reasoning. Thank you for the heart me, Chrissy. Oh, come on. I am doing well today. I have 2 poodles, which should come to no surprise for any of you that have been following me for a while now. And my older one is quite deaf, so she can't hear when I call her or ask her to do anything, which is a real pain. How do you like this new angle? Can you see better? So I have these things out in the backyard. They're called Mexican petunias. And I love them because, well, first of all, they're invasive. So it filled up a big portion of my yard in, I don't know, couple years. I only bought I didn't even buy it. A friend of mine gave me a pot of them. And does it really? Do I need to pull it out? I can lift it up if you think I need to pull it out a little bit more. But I was thinking maybe y'all could see a little bit more of what I do. You think it's okay? All right, well, let me know. Nothing like a bad angle, you know what I'm saying? So at any rate, my little poodle, the old one, Miss Shadow, the one that's deaf, she is quite the hunter. She is. Yeah, I did it right. So I have frogs and lizards in my yard. for which I'm very thankful because, you know, frogs and lizards eat bugs. But Shadow, my little poodle, doesn't think that they're such a hot idea. So she goes to hunting them. And she gets inside. Okay, so that's going to be the front. It's upside down, though. Y'all are seeing stuff upside down. I'm sorry. Wonder how I can remedy that. Hey, Karen, how are you? Christus, Chaotic Crafts. Yeah, it can be chaotic at times, can it? I don't know. Upside down, right side up, over the shoulder, who knows? It's just frustrating. I keep looking at other setups and I just can't seem to find one that is, you know, talking about light and phone boom all at the same time. Can't seem to find one that I like. Great. Oh well. All right, let me get up here and get my brush. Crack, crack, go the knees. My left one anyway. There it is. I don't know what I'll do with this brush. I can't use it because I've used this for every single journal I've ever done, I think. I'm gonna see, I'm gonna try something. If I turn it this way, and pull it out. Is that right side up for y'all? Hot dog it is. Okay. Okay. We got it now. Now I just have to straighten it up some. Go away. Now it's right side up, right? You can see. Yeah, that's more better. So anyway, my little dog, she goes in there and she gets the scent of a lizard or a frog, I'm not sure what. Of course, the lizard and the frog can go through all that, the limbs that are coming up from that bushes back there. And so yeah, it's funny because you can see the flowers as she's walking through. The tops of the flowers are like jiggling, so I can tell where she's at. But I can't call her out of it because she can't hear me. And then every now and then she'll break through and come to the, come out of it. And then she turns right back around and goes back in. So I have to stand there and wait for her. If I want her to come in, I have to stand there and wait for her to come out. Dogs, I'm telling you. So anyway, she's a mess. Because if she comes out and I call her and she's like on the other end of the yard, she doesn't hear me. It's very frustrating. But it's okay. I mean, I have enjoyed this dog ever since I got her. She has given me, both her and Buttons have given me such joy over the years. She's 13 and Buttons is 9. Oof, how time flies. And I've had them both since they were little puppies. Since they were weaned. So anyway, selective hearing. Yeah, Shadow has had that from time to time, but usually I could make a noise that gets her attention, but that noise no longer works at all. It's a corrective noise, and I go, eh. Yep, and Buttons took a look at me like, what did I do, Mama? What do you want? So I make that noise, and they're like, what did we do? What did we do? What am I not supposed to be doing? And I've used that noise with them since they were little. I mean, well, I don't think they understand words necessarily. They understand the tone in your voice is what, oh, no. Oh, no, I did it right. And so when I save that noise, when I have saved that noise for corrective purposes. So they know better not do that. And the other thing I did with them when they were puppies to keep them from chewing stuff, you have to start this earlier. It doesn't work. Whenever they would start chewing on something that I didn't want them to chew on, I had plenty of toys available for them. Whenever they would start chewing on something that I didn't want them to start chewing on, I had a squirt gun, and I would squirt them. And they did not like it, and they couldn't tell where it was coming from. And they'd look up like, what was that? Then they go back to the chewing thing, and I'd squirt them again, and they'd be like, what? So that has worked well for me. Okay, now do a little bit of cutting here. So I saw this lady the other day who was making, she called them fabric stamps. So what she did was she took her fabric scraps and she ironed them on fusible, what do you call it? Fusible. Anyway, it sticks to the fabric and makes it stronger. And then hey Cindy, see? And then she cut them out using pinking shears. And she did them like, postage size, or maybe a little bit bigger than postage size. And it was the coolest thing. So she took like a whole sheet or a whole piece of the fusible fabric. I want to do that. Lord knows I've got plenty of fabric scraps. Hey, Tin Cat, how are you this morning? So, yeah. So I'm going to try that. That's going to be coming up in my not too distant lives. I can tell you that right now. Because it was the coolest thing I have ever seen. I am doing well, thank you. Whew, whew, whew. Yeah. Fusible web, that's it. But it was the kind that just, it fused to one side, it didn't fuse to both sides. So, and I think I have some in my sewing stuff. So I'm going to be getting that out and getting some scraps up and doing it because it was so cool. So then you'd have these stamps that you could use for, you could cut out tags from it. It would be strong enough. But I think I'll have to go back. I saved the video. I have to go back and take a look at it because I think she put it on, on cardstock or something. I'll have to go back and look, but I just thought that was the coolest thing. So I'm gonna be trying that. Because I like to do different stuff, you know. It's fun to do different stuff, not just do the same thing over and over and over again. Or similar things over and over and over again. And since I'm pretty sure I have some of that fusible webbing. It might not be a whole big piece of it, but it would be enough to experiment with. Hey, Jessica, how are you doing today? So if I didn't say this earlier, or you didn't hear it earlier, Thursday at 11 a.m. Central Time, I'm going to be doing a D-stash of the D-stash. So all the things that I offered up in my last few D-stashes are going to be offered up for the last time for $1 dog hair each. Yep. Hey, Kristen. So that will be Thursday morning, 11 a.m. Tin Cat, what? I can't remember. I can't remember past my nose these days. When is your next one going to be? And Pen Poo, what are you doing? Pen Poo is doing, if you're interested in any, what do you call it? Yeah, it's a good bargain, that's for sure. And I take Cash App because it's free for everybody. Wednesday at 6 and Saturday at 3. So Wednesday at 6 is going to be crafting. Tin Cat. And then Saturday will be a D-stash. Oh, both of them are going to be D-stashes. Okay, she's getting down to the nitty-gritty on the D-stash stuff. She's got some great stuff. And in all different genres, too. You know, if you like vintage, if you like crafting Tuesday and Thursday. Okay. If you like fairies, if you like witches, if you like vintage, if you like flowered, I mean, she's got it all. She's got it all. And then Pen Poo is doing, she's doing fussy cuts of little golden books. So if you're interested in fussy cut little golden book stuff, check out Pen Poo. Penpooh, as in Winnie the Pooh. And that's her little, hey Cheryl, that's her little picture on here is the Pooh Bear. So you'll know that that's it. So yeah, and I think it's fairly reasonable. I'm not sure how many you get for how much, but I mean, not doing that much fussy cutting would drive me nuts. Hey Cheryl, I am good. Did you get your packages, hon? Hopefully. I'm gonna be doing a D-stash of the D-stash, if you didn't hear, on Thursday. And then on Saturday, what time is Tin Cat doing hers? On Saturday, probably Saturday morning. I'm kind of liking having my Sundays with nothing. Oh, okay, good. I'm kind of liking my Sundays with nothing to do except, you know, sit around in my pajamas and do whatever I please. Not that I don't do that any other day. Since, you know, since I'm retired. I mean, I can, but, you know, you can't do any mailing, you can't do a whole bunch of stuff. So anyway, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Do it Saturday morning. And that way, well, while I'm watching Ten Cat, I can do my packing up and invoicing. Yeah. Oh, well, good. Ten Cat has had well, it's actually not her dog. It's her significant other's dog. And he has been quite sick. He's old too. You know how these old dogs are. And apparently he's been kind of finicky. About taking his meds. So apparently Mike, her significant other, I kind of wonder if it's because Mike gets nervous about it, you know? Maybe he's just too close to the situation, possibly. My dogs have been having skin issues. And I tell you what, I spent a small fortune at the vet last Monday. And so they gave her, I only took one in. It was the older one. They gave her a shot, an allergy shot, which I'm supposed to have every 6 weeks, give her one. And what else did they do? Oh, they told me they sold me this shampoo. It's an oatmeal shampoo. It's good for cats, dogs, and horses. And I'm supposed to shampoo her 3 times a week, 3 to 4 times a week. Well, my dog, this one does not like to be shampooed. Not in the least. So I had to order a muzzle. Then I found out that the shampoo that I spent $30 on was like half price, same thing on Amazon. And they have it in a spray. This is leave-in spray. So you just spray it on them. And you can spray it on as many times as you want to during the day. And so I was not a happy camper with that. And they gave her an antibiotic, which the first day I gave it to her, which was quite expensive. The first day I gave it to her, the next day, it was supposed to be morning and night, so I did that right after she ate. And yeah, the next day she had diarrhea so bad, it wasn't even funny. So I couldn't give it to her. So half of what I had to buy at the vet's office isn't even going to work. Although I will take the shampoo to their groomer when I take them in to be groomed. I don't remember when it is. It's sometime next week, or maybe it's this week. I'll have her shampoo both of them in that. But yeah. So I did buy a muzzle for her because she is just so leave me alone. Leave me alone. Everything's on her terms these days. But the muzzle will come in handy because when my little 2-year-old granddaughter comes to visit, I can put a muzzle on her. And at least my 2-year-old granddaughter will know which one is the mean dog because she can't tell them apart because they're both black, small, and fuzzy. Hey, Miriam. Yep. So that's that. Hey, Pen Poo. Tell us about your fussy cut stuff. You get how many for how much? I was telling everybody about them. If you're into the Disney books or the little golden books, sounds like a pretty good deal to me. Well, there you go. And this will be the inside. And that's going to need to dry too. Whew. Okay. So message Miss Pen Poo if you want some of those fussy cuts. Set this over here to get washed in a little bit. Wonder if I could still see you here. Oh, she bought more paper. I think she's going to be offering up some paper here soon on a D-stash. So on Thursday, I will have paper punches, die cuts, stamps. I've got Christmas stamps. I have a lot of the Christmas stamps that y'all have seen before. Always wipe off the lid of your Mod Podge before you put it up. Otherwise it's going to get stuck and you won't be able to open it up. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see here. So I think I want to put some tags on, some pulls on these. So let me get some pulls out. That's what happens. Whoops. Find a couple of pulls that will be appropriate. I think that might be a good one. Maybe. I think these are too big. I wonder if I could cut these down. Let me see if I can cut those down. I don't know, this may be a big fat. Oh, look, it worked. I like it. I think I'm gonna do a couple more of these since I have so many of them. Thank you for the gift, Brandywine. Yes, I do like those. Oops, I'm sorry, I'm out of camera here. So I'm just sticking these little there. I just cut them down a little bit. So I'm working on a travel journal. Thank you, Cheryl. And it is available if anybody's interested in it. Let me know. I was gifted some of these, and the jury's still out as to whether or not I like them. I think I might like them for the little stuff like this, you know? I don't know. We'll see. Anybody else use these instead of this one? Day before yesterday, I filled up that hummingbird feeder. It's right outside my window here. And they have drank a good 3 inches down. They drink more from this one than they do the ones on my porch. Excuse me. Whew, sorry about that. Oh, I put this one up. Thank you. Oh, well, I thought I had 3 of these, but I guess I only have 2. Huh? Oops. Oops, 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 oops. Okay, there's those. All right, so these will go in here. Hey, Lisa, how are you doing? What's it getting stuck on? It's getting stuck on something. Oh, I see. Okay, so there's that. And then this is a pop-up that will be glued down once I get the signatures sewn in. A little bit of vellum. This will be a large pocket. And then we have 3 little pockets here. Vellum. Pocket there. Okay, that's that one. I feel like I need to do more for this one. Oh, I've got something that I haven't put in yet. Stuck it over there. Maybe on this one. Maybe. We'll see. It could go there. Not here, because this is going to be a pop-up. Probably not there. Oh, I know where it could go. It could go on this pocket. Yeah, right there. It's a little folio. It's Tuesday. Tuesday. Yeah, I like that there. And I'll put some more things in it. That's got to go together. Okay, so there's that. Thank you for the gifts, Brandywine. All right, and then here's number 2. So this one's got a... Oops. There's that, and there's this. And this one here is going to be a big pocket. So I need to put a dent in it. Okay, so we got the big pocket, and then we have this slider. Get back in there where you belong. There we go. And then we have, oh, I need to put some tabs on these. Come on. All right, so I already have one, and I just need one more. I've made some other ephemera too, so it's not like, you know, there's plenty. I've got something for everything. Get in there. I think I got it. Oh yeah, that turned out well. I don't think I've done a pop-up in this one. I might do a pop-up in this one if I could find a space for it. What do you think? Got these here. I'm thinking this would be a good spot for a pop-up. Hey, Belicious, how are you today? Well, let me see what I've got going for a pop-up over here. All right, let me get a page printed. Ruh-roh, don't tell me I used up all my little cars. I'm not gonna be a happy camper if I did. But it looks like I may have. Well, that's no bueno. Maybe I put them in here. Hopefully I had foresight enough to do that. But it's not looking good. Hi, Anita. How are you doing today? Well, let me see what I can do here. It's not the one that I want, though. That's the one that I want. Okay. See if I can find it on a flatter piece. Not on that one. Well, maybe on this one. Yeah, that one would work. Much better. Okay. Hey, Yorkshire Lassie, how's everything across the pond? Oh yeah, that'll work. I know I'll find the ones that I set aside eventually. After I don't need them anymore, right? Isn't that how that works? Oh well. We'll make this work. I knew it. I knew it. I found them. Oops. These will be a lot clearer than those. Good morning, Patty. How are you this morning? I am very well, thank you. Ouch. Except my joints aren't cooperating with me. You know, one of those things. I decided I was going to put it, I think I'm going to put it here, right? Or here? No, here. Do we ever have enough desk space, huh? Really? Lord, how do I do this? Whew. Okay, I think we got it. I think we got it handled. I was trying to do it upside down and I did the wrong thing and some weirdo came in. Yeah, no. Sorry. Why? Never a dull moment. Good Lord. Good Lord. This person was asking to come in and I tried to hit decline and instead I hit the red button, which is accept. And that is not what I was trying to do. So then, you know, that's how you got all that crazy music, but not anything that I've listened to. So there you have it. Yeah, I definitely blocked it. You stepped away and heard the groovy music. I was like, what in the world is Miss Catherine listening to? Well, I can tell you that it wouldn't be me if I was listening to that. That's just not me. Not even a little bit me, you know. That was weird. Just weird. All right, I'm gonna do one more because I can. Yep, y'all would be correct. That would not be me. tried to decline his invitation to go live together, and it backfired. We got rid of him. We got rid of him. Hey, Shannon. How are you today? Yeah, just not my style for sure. I'm doing very well, thank you. My blood pressure's up a little bit because of that mistake that I made and invited somebody in that had, I don't invite people in, you know that. Because it just gets too chaotic. And there's a good example of how chaotic it can be for me. Doesn't take much, this old lady. I like my peace and quiet. I mean, if I wasn't uploading to my YouTube channel, I would have in the background folk music from the 60s and 70s, because that's my style. Certainly is more my style than that loud that we just heard. And you know, maybe if it was lower in volume, I might, you know, listen to it for a minute, but hey Zeddy, how are you today? I hope everybody got their orders. Thursday, I will be having a D-stash of the D-stash, if you haven't heard. And everything is going to be one dog hair. So, and it will be things that you've seen previously from my last 3 that didn't get claimed. And so there's punches and stamps, and there's going to be Christmas stuff. The lot that I picked up yesterday, there's some items in it that I thought, you know, this would be good to sell for one dog hair. So there's going to be some new stuff in there, but everything will be one dog hair. Oh, I'm sure it'll be all right. I think Miss Cheryl said hers is being tracked and coming today. So more than likely yours will come today as well. They all got mailed out at the same time. That doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be delivered on the same day, but should be pretty close. I know I ordered something from Divine Creations, and we're in the same state. And when the tracking finally came up, it got stuck in San Antonio for like 3 days. And I really think what happened was it got shipped to San Antonio, and because of all the flooding and stuff that we've had, I think that it really messed it up. So, although y'all's were shipped before the flooding, Miss Miriam's was shipped to me during some of the flooding, because we had flooding all over the state for about a week, maybe longer. Didn't seem like it was ever going to end. It was like one area, then the next area, then the next area. It was like, oh my gosh. And a whole bunch of people died. I don't even remember what the last count was, but it was a lot. Hey, Amanda, how are you today? I'm doing a little pop-up, cut out for a pop-up that I'm going to do. I decided I was going to do a pop-up in each signature rather than just the one. I am blessed and highly favored. On Thursday at 11 Central Time, all of the items that I've had in my last 3 D-stashes will be offered again for $1 dog hair each. There are punches and stamp sets and a lot of Christmas. There's some Halloween or fall. Yeah. So that is what's going to be happening. And then Saturday at 11. Oh, I know, Paula. I'm afraid that the shipping would kill you. Although it might be worth it for $1 dog hair. I mean, you get some stamps and some punches and stuff. I have no idea what it costs to ship to the UK. Then again, it probably would take like 5 years to get there too. So I don't know, hon. I have no problem filling out the customs paperwork for it. My post office is really good at helping me with that. Okay. I'm good. I'm blessed and highly favored for sure. Okay, there's that. Fussy cut it out. Ouch. Okay, so then we got that. Now we just have to do the, I hope it'll work. I hope it'll work. Off to bingo. I need to go back to bingo here in my little town. I've been, what, once? It's fun. It really is. I'm thinking that I need to make it so that think I'm gonna do it like that. Hey, it'll either work or it won't, right? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I thought it was fun and I didn't win, so I'm okay. It was just fun. It was just nice to be out, you know, out in the neighborhood and conversing with other folks, and yeah, it was nice. Meeting new neighbors and stuff like that. I think I'd probably be really nervous if I won, but it would be okay. Oh, I need the other scissors. These are too short. Those are good for fussy cutting, but when you want to cut a nice long line, they're a little bit too short, in my opinion. I didn't win, so I didn't win, but I thought I had won on one thing, and it was kind of funny because I yelled bingo, and then the gentleman that was sitting across from me went, "Oh, you have to have all 4 corners," and I thought it said that you just had to have the 1 corner, so I messed up, but he was kind and waved off the guy that was coming over to check my card. Yeah. I think that's how I do it. All right, let's see. I want it to go right. Is that how I do it? So I want this to come up and this to go back. Back and up, right? What am I doing wrong? Because on the screen where they show what you have to have a bingo, it only had 1 corner showing. So I was like, well, there you go, I won. But no, I did not win. was fun. I'm sure people were going, oh Lord, there's a newbie. Because, you know, that's just what people do. But it's fine. I don't care. I have been ridiculed before for lesser things. I don't think this is going to work. Ooh, $750. Ooh, that would be sweet. That would be real sweet. Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. Because these are gonna stick out, and they can't stick out. But I think I need them this long for these to be able to... Oh, let me look at the other one and see if I did it wrong. When I don't do things for a while, I forget. Yeah, these have to go. Yep. All right, well, it's kind of an easy fix. Not with that piece of paper, but I can make another copy real quick. Ouch, that was my toe. All right, thinking ahead to my next journal. I'm not sure what I want to do. Thinking about doing a music journal, but then I also kind of like to do a real dainty, lacy, I don't know. Okay, let's see. So I did these. They're how far are they to? They should go, all right, so I did these. I'm thinking. I do them 3.5, how long did I do these? These are, yep, these are 3, so I need to make it like 2.5, and I don't think 2.5 is gonna work. Okay, 5.25 would be, half of 5.25 would be 2. Hey Victoria, hey Siri, what is half of 5.25? Two and a sixth. 2, let's do it 2 and let's do it there. I don't know if that's gonna work though. Or maybe I could put it like that. I don't know, we'll try it. What have I got to lose? Nothing. Just a piece of paper, that's all I got to lose. Yep, that's right, 2 6/8. I am numerically challenged, I can tell you that right now. How are you doing, Victoria? I have been numerically challenged all my life, so once we got past the adding and subtracting, everything else came hard. It was very difficult for me. Yeah, well, I am no, I am not a numbers person in this. I totally admit it. I get it. I'm, you know, I'm numerically challenged. It's okay. So are you having a difficult time with some stuff, Victoria? Yep. See there, I'm not the only one. Jessica is too. Makes me feel better. It's okay. It's all right. Now my sons, they were in number sense. Can you believe that? Oh, wow, you're getting attacked on all sides, Victoria. I'm so sorry to hear that. Ooh-wee. That, dear Lord. Put a hedge of protection around her, and we rebuke all that ugly stuff that's in her life right now. Help her to count her blessings and know that you're there with her. Okay, there you go. So when you do this, you can't make this tab go any further than the edge of your paper. Well, that's good. We're here. We're here for you. Now, this is just so much. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. Maybe it will. Maybe it'll work if I put it over here. Huh? If I put it over here. Okay, I think that'll work. That reminds me of that song, Victoria. Storms never last, do they? Although when you're in the middle of it, it sure seems like a long time till the other end. Well, there you go. So you just need to start working on one of those things, huh? Work on one thing at a time that you can control. Looks like it's popping a wheelie. Where down can I get it without it being sticky? Not that far. So, my little 2-year-old granddaughter called me yesterday, on her dad's phone, of course. She was talking to me, and as we were talking, her older sister, she just got her driver's permit, so they were riding in the car. She got a job for the summer working as a mechanic's helper. How about that? I was just like, you go, girl. That is very cool. Why does it work on that side and it doesn't work on this side? Do I need to do it like this, maybe? If I do it like that. Kind of takes the fun out of a pop-up if you have to work with it, doesn't it? I'm gonna put this on here and then we'll just see how it happens, or not. I think it'll work, don't you? He's going uphill here. And this is actually a map of Seattle, and the Cascade Mountains are just to the east of there, so maybe he's going uphill in the Cascade Mountains, huh? Oh. I know, isn't that cool? So my great nephew, so it's my sister's oldest son's son. So I think that would be my great nephew, right? My nephew's son. He actually went to our junior college and got a associate's degree in auto mechanics. So I bet you anything that's what my granddaughter Lauren is thinking about doing. Who knows, maybe the two of them will one day own a shop together. All right. I can still think about that. It's not written in stone yet, right? Or maybe I'll be able to find a different antique vehicle to put on there. All righty. Well, y'all, I think I'm gonna get off of here and go do some stuff. I will probably be on later tomorrow, probably in the afternoon is what I'm thinking. But yeah, I should be on. So anyway, I'm gonna sign off for now. Y'all take care and God bless you, and y'all will be in my prayers, especially you, Victoria. Take care. Bye-bye.